All right, so now we're going to talk about the different types of problems in the cornea. Remember, the cornea is this part of our diagram. This is the yellow part. This is the problems with the cornea. Now, the first problem is the keratoconus. So as you can see, the word cone means that you have a cone-shaped cornea, and that can be a problem in terms of getting the light in and so forth. Next, you have the bullous keratopathy. Bullous keratopathy is actually related to the Fuchs dystrophy. So we're going to talk about that then. Now you have corneal scarring. This is mainly due to herpes virus. It can also be a bacterial or a virus or a fungi, okay, and that's corneal scarring. Now Fuchs dystrophy is basically a dysfunction of the endothelial cells. So as you can see that the cornea has all these different cell layers. The endothelial cells are what keeps the aqueous humor from coming in. They're like a barrier. They keep the aqueous humor from coming into the cornea. So basically, when you have this endothelial cell dysfunction, you can get edema. So we can say endothelial cell dysfunction. It can lead to edema. It can also lead to these. It can also lead to bullous keratopathy, which is basically these vesicles that are formed on the small vesicles that are formed on the surface of the cornea. Okay. Next, we have something called band keratopathy. And this is kind of self-explanatory. As you can see from the picture, here's a band. And what is this band for? Well, it's basically a band of calcium. So it's just calcium deposited in the cornea. And it's usually due to people that have hypercalcemia. So this should summarize the different problems with the cornea.